Hey guys, Late Boy Scout here, reviewing / comparing the Leatherman Squirt P4 against the Leatherman Squirt S4. I've actually done reviews already on both of these tools, so this is a straight up comparison video. We're going to talk about the features that you find on each of them, help you decide between them. You might say that's a moot point since Leatherman has released the PS4, which combines them. However, certain tools have been left out in that combining. And I'm not going to go through which ones have been left out because I don't own a PS4. I've looked at pictures of them and seen kind of what's been left out, but instead I'll just go over these two because I think the secondary market will still have both of these for quite a long time, and they're both very useful tools. Seeing as they're on the secondary market, you'll be able to find them at a discount, perhaps used on eBay for great prices. I actually found this one for a great price on eBay, about 15 bucks, shipped. This one I bought brand new at Christmas time for my wife, which was around 30 bucks. So, something to think about. Now, let's get into it. Obviously, the biggest difference you see is scissors here, pliers here. How useful are these pliers really? Fairly useful, I think, for small precision tasks. How useful are these scissors? Actually very useful. Very good. Small pair of scissors and something to have with you every day, all day. Very useful, lifesaver. My wife uses them all the time. And again, good precision pair of pliers. So moving on, since all of the other features are on the outside, let's go ahead and fold these up. And let's go through them feature by feature. Alright, starting over here, let's just kind of open these guys up. You can look and see what we've got here. The Squirt S4, the Squirt S4 is what I would call sort of a personal grooming Leatherman. Personal grooming tool Leatherman. Because of features like tweezers. Okay? Yeah, tweezers built right into it. Well, not built right into it, but removable. A little slot for them. And you can buy replacement tweezers directly from Leatherman and on eBay. And you know, it's got some tools for daily household use and small tasks, such as the flat Phillips head screwdriver, which actually works fairly well in my experience. The flat head screwdriver, sort of a medium-sized one. You've got a bottle opener, which works with some difficulty by the reports I've heard. You've got a precision flathead screwdriver, again, works well for eyeglasses. A small clip point blade, again, works really well for personal grooming tasks and small packaging openings. Anything that you would use a very small blade for, a slip joint blade, because this does not lock whatsoever. As you can see, it's just a slip joint. Okay, so that's the feature set of the Squirt S4. Also, you've got a nail file. Again, this is where the personal grooming focus comes in on this tool. A nice nail file and nail digger tool. What do you call those? Nail pick. Anyway. So, the S4 again focused more on personal grooming and those types of tasks. And it excels at that. Or it does well, I would say, at that. Not as well as Leatherman Micra, in my opinion. Well, that's not true. As far as personal grooming tasks, it does just as well as this. But it fails slightly. It falls slightly behind for the more household, you know, the screwdriver features compared to this, in my opinion. But we're not comparing those now. That was for another video. Moving on to the Squirt P4, we've already seen the inside. So we've got the exact same flathead screwdriver there. Basically, yeah, exactly the same. The exact same Phillips. Sorry about the lint and everything. These things actually do go in my pocket, and I just took them out for the review. So they may be slightly dirty. You'll see a few spots on them. Identical Phillips head screwdriver here. Again, it works, but with some difficulty. All right, now this is a punch. I've never actually used this, but I feel like it'd be somewhat useful. I mean, it is a slip joint punch, so don't expect too much from it. Don't expect to be able to really squeeze hard on that. And if you got your finger right here, expect for this to come down and fold down on your finger at some point. So think about that. Next, we've got a precision screwdriver, again, identical to this one, I want to say. On the other side, clip point blade. I'm going to say that blade is identical to this one. And then in place of the nail file, you actually have a wood/metal file, which is very small. You're not going to be able to sharpen an axe with that, at least not quickly. But if you've got some burrs on something metallic that's bothering you, or some wood that's bothering you, I've actually dealt with a couple of situations like that. Some wooden toys and whatnot that my children had, or some metallic burrs that were on a hat or some other things. You can actually deal with them with this. So if you think you're going to deal with that stuff on a fairly regular basis or ever, then this is an actually good little file to have. Something small but very, very handy. It means you have it. Cool. So I'm not going to try to influence your decision on which of these to buy. You might choose the PS4, depending on how enamored you are with that feature set. Again, consider everything you get here. Okay, consider everything you get with these two full-sized, sorry, not full-sized, full-featured. You know, they're completely has all the features that they're meant to have from the initial design. And then think about how they were combined into the PS4. Look at that on Leatherman's website. Just examine the feature set, and then decide for yourself whether the PS4 is for you or not. Because again, the P4 and the S4 are going to be available for quite some time on the secondary market, and maybe even on different online retailers for quite a while. I would not be surprised if you'd be able to find these both online for, I don't know, next 2 or 3 years. So think about that. The Squirt P4 and Squirt S4, both good tools, and in my view, I'm happy to own both of them actually. So I'm a late Boy Scout doing a quick Leatherman P4 and S4 Squirt reviews, comparison review. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.